Not going quietly, Roseanne takes aim at enemies, including co-star Sarah Gilbert. If you thought that Roseanne Barr was going to remain silent after being fired, then you don't know Roseanne. A day after being unceremoniously given the boot from her hit ABC show, the 65-year-old comedian came out firing with both barrels, taking on her enemies with expert precision. Barr took responsibility for her tweet to Valerie Jarrett, who served as an aide to former President Barack Obama, that likened her to a mix between the Muslim Brotherhood and someone from the movie Planet of the Apes. But she did blame her use of the sleep aid Ambien for her tweet. "Guys, I did something unforgivable, so do not defend me," she wrote in a since deleted tweet on Wednesday. "It was 2 in the morning and I was Ambien tweeting. It was Memorial Day too. I went too far and do not want it defended. It was egregious, indefensible. I made a mistake, I wish I hadn't, but don't defend it please. I think Joe Rogan is right about Ambien," she said. "Not giving excuses for what I did," tweeted, "but I've done weird stuff while on Ambien, cracked eggs on the wall at 2 a.m. etc." Barr is set to appear on Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, on Friday. Barr also took on her Roseanne co-stars as they threw her under the bus in the blink of an eye. Roseanne's recent comments about Valerie Jarrett, and so much more, are abhorrent and do not reflect the beliefs of our cast and crew or anyone associated with our show. "I am disappointed in her actions, to say the least," Sarah Gilbert, who played Darlene Connor on the show, wrote. "This is incredibly sad and difficult for all of us, as we've created a show that we believe in, are proud of, and that audiences love, one that is separate and apart from the opinions and words of one cast member." "Wow. Unreal," Barr responded as she watched a woman whose career she made take her apart. She was equally stunned by a statement from Michael Fishman, who played DJ Connor, who wrote, "Today is one of the hardest days of my life. I feel devastated, not for the end of the Roseanne show, but for all those who poured their hearts and souls into our jobs, and the audience that welcomed us into their home," he wrote. "My character was designed to represent the inclusive nature of my views. To represent portions of society often marginalized. In this moment it is important to be clear. We must stand up against bias, hatred, bigotry, and ignorance to make society a better place for all." Barr was unimpressed with the words of the actor who, like Gilbert, was catapulted to superstardom by the show she created. "I created the platform for that inclusivity and you know it. Me. And you throw me under the bus. Nice," she wrote. The actress and comedian was also incensed by the fact that there are two sets of rules in Hollywood. One for conservatives and those who support President Trump, and another for those who toe the liberal line. "I'm sorry for my tweet, and I will also defend myself as well as talk to my followers. So, go away if you don't like it. I will handle my sadness the way I want to. I'm tired of being attacked and belittled more than other comedians who have said worse," she wrote in one, since deleted, tweet. "Hey guys, don't defend me, it's sweet of you to try, but losing my show is zero compared to being labeled a racist over one tweet that I regret even more," she wrote in another. The comedian also shared the tweets of others who highlighted things other famous people have said. People whose careers have not been destroyed for what they did. It is understandable that many people found Barr's tweet offensive. Whether she meant it as a race quip or not, only she knows, but one thing is certain. The amount of forgiveness Hollywood gives someone for saying something offensive depends on how far on the progressive scale their politics are.